In the morning when I rise, give me Jesus.
Good morning. Today we're in the Gospel of John in chapters 10 and 11. In chapter 10, let me ask you this question. Do you hear God's voice? Jesus said you can hear his voice. Oh, I get accused all the time of being soft on sin, and I'm not. It's just that I understand how the gospel of grace works. We see it. Jesus told us in a parable. It's in chapter 10, verses 4 and 5, and it says this. When he, the good shepherd, puts forth all his own, he goes ahead of them, and the sheep follow him because they know his voice. And a stranger they simply will not follow, but will flee from him because they do not know the voice of the stranger. So here's the solution to the sin problem. Follow the voice of the Good Shepherd. And don't listen to the voice of a stranger, the enemy. We learned yesterday, when you follow Jesus, you're following light. You walk in light. You're not going to walk in darkness. You walk in darkness when a stranger comes and tries to drag you out of the light into the darkness. But Christianity is all about following Jesus in the light. Oh, we see it again. This is a truly. And Jesus said this, I am the door. If anyone enters through me, he will be saved and will go in and out and find pasture. Be a sheep and follow the Good Shepherd. That's real Christianity. Now we have an enemy. We see it in John 10:10. The thief, the enemy, comes only. This is all you're going to get out of our enemy. He comes only to steal and kill and destroy. Oh, but the Good Shepherd, Jesus, I have come that you might have life and have it abundantly. That's walking with Jesus, abundant life as we walk with him in the light. Verse 14 and 15. I am the Good Shepherd, and I know my own, and my own know me. Even as the Father knows me, and I know the Father, and I lay down my life for my sheep. Do Jesus and the Father know each other? Of course they do. Intimately, they are united, they are one. Just like Jesus and the Father, he wants to be united to us. Christianity is being united to Jesus. He is light, and he'll keep you out of the nonsense and have you walking in the light if you really know him. Well, in John 11 is the story of Lazarus, Jesus' friend who died. And Lazarus' sisters came to Jesus and said, if you'd have been here, he wouldn't have died. And Jesus said, well, he's going to be raised up. And they said, well, I know, in the last times, in the resurrection. And here's what Jesus said, John 11, verses 25 and 26. I am the resurrection, and I am the life. He who believes in me will live, even if he dies. And everyone who lives and believes in me will never die. And then Jesus said, do you believe this? So do you believe it? So walk in life, rich life. He came that we might have life and have it abundantly. Now let's go back to chapter 10 for just a minute and look at verses 27 and 28. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me, and I give eternal life to them, and they will never perish, and no one will snatch them out of my hand. He goes on to say the Father's even stronger and nobody's going to snatch him out of the Father's hand. Jesus said, do you believe? If the answer is yes, eternal life has begun for you, and eternal life is eternal. Tomorrow we'll look at chapters 12 and 13. I hope you'll be with us. In the meantime, God bless you. Spend some time hearing the voice of God today.
Give me Jesus.